Right, let's now look at statistics on road carnage in the country. When 13 people died over the weekend on Mombasa Road, the total number of people who have died on Kenyan roads this year rose to over 2,800. This number is already higher than that of the people who died in the same period last year. So, who is sleeping on the job and what happened to the famous michuki rules? Wilson Buru puts this into perspective.
A total of 2,843 people have died on the roads this year, even before the onset of the festive season. This was an increase of about 700 people of the number who died in 2004 when the famous michuki rules came into effect and were being strictly followed. So, who is to blame for the rising cases of road accidents?
Drivers have been told several times to obey the traffic rules, and they always float the traffic rules.
Drivers, why? We neglect rules.
In their defense to accusations of reckless driving and overloading, drivers have often blamed police officers of extortion, arguing that this leads them to breaking the set road safety regulations. But the traffic department says corruption is two-way, in that the drivers are just as responsible for the vice.
The public is the main contributor to this corruption. These are the people with money. These are the people who are influencing and compromising police, and they are accepting it.
Kimaru says the situation has now changed from when the michuki rules were introduced, with the culprits on the roads changing tactics in a bid to break traffic rules. Matatu operators are now tampering with the vehicle's wiring systems, which renders the speed governors useless. Kimaru is also blaming the passengers for not ensuring that the set laws are followed.
Initially, the public themselves were accepting that whenever I enter into a vehicle, I must buckle my seatbelt. But also with time, people now, the general public saying, oh, this is a bit of cumbersome, it is costing us. So they only put when they know they are about to reach where they normally see police or near centers where they suspect they could come across police. So that is the time they buckle.
The grim reality is, unless drastic measures are taken to curb the menace on our roads,
we are going to record 3,000 also this year, and even slightly over 3,000.
The rising number of road accidents in the country means that somebody somewhere has slept on their job. And the festive season fast approaching, the traffic department says they are going to be cracking down and ensuring that rules and regulations are followed to the letter. Wilson Buru, KTN, Nairobi.